Good evening and welcome to the Microsoft Build After Party, a collaborative session series brought up by the AI and Data Science Club of KDU, IEEE Computer Society Student Chapter of KDU, and Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. And for the final round, we have two sessions lined up back to back just for today, where the first session will be conducted by me and the second session for today will be conducted by my colleague. I am Emily from the AI and Data Science Club of KDU, your host for the first round of today's session. We are thrilled to have you here as we embark on this exciting journey of learning and discovery. In this season, let us dive into the latest AI innovations and network with the leaders shaping the future. Our session series promises to be a valuable learning experience, and we have some fantastic guest speakers lined up to share their insights. Not only that, you will also get the chance to win amazing prizes. Before we dive into today's session, let me give you a brief overview of what you can expect. In our Microsoft Build After Party, a collaborative session series, we'll explore and broaden our views on technology, new AI innovations, and the overall awareness and understanding of artificial intelligence. And at the end of each session, we'll be doing a little quiz on the topic discussed at each session, where the winner of the quiz will win an amazing prize. Now, let me welcome you to the key aspect of our session. We have a panel of speakers lined up for today's session. Not only are they Microsoft Learn student ambassadors, they are fellow undergraduates of KDU and they are members of the AI and Data Science Club of KDU. Now, without further ado, let me introduce today's panel of speakers to you. First, we have Ms. Sweta Nilakshi, who is the former co-editor of the club for the year 2023-2024. She is also currently interning at John Keel's IT. She will start off the session on generative AI and large language models. Finally, we have Ms. Amanda Gunaratne, who is a member of the club and who will conduct the final stretch of the session about AI algorithms. Now, without further ado, let me introduce the first speaker of the day, Ms. Sweta Nilakshi, to conduct the session on Introduction to Generative AI and Large Language Models. Ms. Sweta, the virtual stage is yours. Please enlighten us with your wisdom and expertise.
Okay, thank you, Melody. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I hope I'm audible and you can see my screen.
Yes, you're audible and we can see your screen.
Okay, so good evening, guys. I'm Sweta Lakshi. From Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, and as Melody said, I'm intern data analyst at John Case IT. So I won't take too much time. So today I will do introduction to generative AI, mostly for Gen AI and large language models. So yeah. So what is generative AI? So generative AI is a transformative technology that creates novel content ranging from text to image and beyond. So it has diverse application and powerful capabilities that are revolutionizing various industries. So in this presentation, I will explore how generative AI works and its common use cases and the interfaces of large language models. So I will refer LLMS. So let's go to that. How generative AI works. So generative AI is built on the foundation of neural network. I think all of you guys have heard neural network. So it involves advanced model like generative adversarial networks, GANs, and transformer model. So the training process is crucial and requiring high quality data to develop these systems. So what is GANs and transformers? So yeah, generative adversarial networks consist of two neural networks. First one is the generators and the second one is the discriminators. So generators create new data samples while the discriminators distinct real from generated data. So this adversarial training process improves quality of the generated content over time, leading to high realistic and novel outputs. So transformer model use a self-attention mechanism to capture long-range dependencies in sequential data, such as we can get a text. And this self-attention allows the model to determine which parts of the input are more relevant for predicting the next token. Token means a word. If we have a sentence like my pet is cat, so my pet is cat. There are four tokens. So predicting the next token, signifying enhancing performance on natural language processing task, natural language mostly NLP task. So yeah, that's the transfer model and common generative AI use cases. So we have several practical applications, including content generation, natural language processing, as I said, NLP, and data analysis. So it can generate text, code, image, and sound, compose or improve business communications, and analyze market trends. So these use cases showcase the versatility and impact of generative AI in various fields. So let's go for the understanding the large language model. Large language models mean LLMs. LLMs are powerful AI system capable of generating human-like text on a wide range of topic. I think all of you use these days LLMs GPT-4. Some of you use Copilot. All are built with LLMs. Yeah, I think someone unmute. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This LLMs leverage vast data set and advanced algorithms to understand and produce neural language, making them incredibly useful for applications like chatbots, content creation, and more. So now we go for how to build large language models. There are several steps to build large language model. For the first step, we need to gather a vast and diverse data set. So this data set should encompass a wide range of topics and formats, such as text from books, articles, website, and other written content. So once we have the raw data, we need to pre-process it to make it suitable for training and deploying part. So this involves cleaning the data by removing any noises such as irrelevant errors or informations. And we also structure the data by tokenizing text into manageable pieces and normalizing it into ensure consistency. That means I mentioned before we need to divide the sentence to the several tokens. That's the thing is normalizing and tokenizations simply. And then for the third step, we need to train the model. So this train a model is the core step where we leverage advanced machine learning techniques. So using neural networks, particularly transformer models, we train the LLM large language models to learn language patterns, grammar, and context. So this process involves feeding the pre-processed data into the model and allowing it to iteration. So after training the model, we need to test that model using a different data set that it hasn't seen before to assess the response. So we use various metrics such as accuracy, F1 score. I think as a data science student, you all know about the measures accuracy, F1 score, perplexity. So we need these measures we need these metrics to measure the model performance. So for the final step is deploying the trained model. So this involves integrating the large language model into platform. It can assist or content generation tool. So yeah, by following these process, we can develop large language models capable of understanding and generating human-like text and applications and user experiences. So, yeah, this is the process to build the large language model. And so let's go for the next. Yeah, available service and tools from Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft offers a lot of various services and tools to support generative AI and LLM develop because for this build party in the main event USA season of AI event USA there was a main topic is generative AI and large language model because now the IT industry goes with that. So Microsoft has a lot of services. Azure Open AI provide access to powerful language models like GPT-4. You all know there are a lot of there are several types of GPT, Chat GPT, GPT 4.0, likewise. And Azure App Service can host web interfaces and APIs, while Azure Functions handle event-driven tasks. And Azure AI Studio, I think you all guys have heard about that because yesterday's session, I think Diluksha did Azure AI Studio. So it is used for training, testing, and deploying custom model. So likewise, the main services are Azure OpenAI, Azure AI Studio, and others are available. So these each tools offer unique capabilities to enhance Gen AI applications and large language models. So yeah, future trends in generative AI. Yeah, I think this will be my last slide. I think everyone happy. The future of generative AI, yeah, the future of generative AI is promising with the ongoing advancement in model architecture, increased integration with other AI technologies, and expansion into new industries. So we expect seamless integration with computer vision and speech recognition and adoption across diverse sectors such as healthcare, finance, manufacture, and entertainment. So, yeah, I think I end my session quickly because guys, sorry for that. I can't do my demo part because my subscription was deleted by Microsoft because I had a huge due amount in my Azure subscription. So today I can't do my demo part. So I think, sorry guys, I think you are lucky or unlucky. Uh, I have to end my session now. If you have any question in this generative AI or LLMs, or if you need to know how to build LLM, feel free to reach me via LinkedIn, or I think many of you have my contact details, so you can reach me out with that. And yeah, I think it's 7:40. So I over to you, Manly.
Thank you, Sweta, for your insightful thoughts. We would like to open the floor to questions. Please feel free to ask any questions or seek clarifications on the topic discussed. It seems like there's
Yeah.
a question in the chat. So it says,
Yeah.
can you explain the concept of agents with large language models?
Yeah, so agent with LLMS, it refers system or application, such as OpenAI GPT, the best example. It's a separate OpenAI is a separate company and it's engaged with the Microsoft now. It's OpenAI's GPT series. It's the best example for the agent with LLMS, and it's perform tasks typically require human-like understanding and interaction. So I think agent is a software entity. I'm not a software developer or something, so I don't have much idea about the agent. But as I know, it's a software entity. And I think I explained what is the LMS, and that's uh, and with the example OpenAI GPT series, I think you got the idea about the agent with LLMs. What is the question? Can you explain? Yeah, I think is it enough money? Yeah, money. Yeah, okay.
Okay, are there any other questions to be asked? Okay, since there are no other any other questions, we will continue with the session. So, since we have come to the end of the first part of today's event, let's do the quiz, which is based on the topic of the first session of the day: Introduction to Generative AI and Large Language Models. Now, it is time to do the quiz, and the quiz is a multiple choice question series which will be based on today's topic: Introduction to Generative AI and Large Language Models. There will be 5 questions with 4 answer choices each, where the scores of each competitor will not only be based on the correct answer given, but also the time taken to select the correct answer is considered. Everyone, think fast and act fast, and good luck for the quiz. May the winner win. Before starting the quiz, please include your first name and the last name as the user ID. The link for the quiz is given in the chat. And another important thing is that the top 2 winners of each quiz will win LinkedIn Premier vouchers as a token of the outstanding performance. And that is not all. The participant with the highest overall score will receive a t shirt by Microsoft Azure. And not only that, the participants who attended all 3 events will receive $100 credits from Azure and a sticker from Microsoft Sri Lanka. So, good luck for the quiz. It seems there are only 12 players who have joined the quiz. Others, please join soon. The quiz will be starting soon, so everyone please join. And the top two winners will be winning LinkedIn Premier vouchers. And the participant with the highest score will receive a T-shirt from Microsoft Azure, and the participants who attended the whole season will receive a sticker from Microsoft Sri Lanka and as well $100 credits. So I hope you guys join the quiz soon since it will be starting any minute now. If there are any issues regarding the logging to the quiz, please put it in the chat. Okay, so unfortunately, there are only 15 players, and we'll be starting the quiz now. Good luck, everyone. What are the two components of generative adversarial networks? Question number 2. Which mechanism do transformer modules use to capture long-range dependencies in sequential data? Third question, what is the first step in building a large language model? Fourth question, which Microsoft service provides access to powerful language models like GPT-4? And we have reached the end of the quiz. Thank you for joining, everyone. Since we have come to the end of the first session, my colleague will continue from the second session of today's event. Over to you, Dinukar.
Thank you, Melody. Now we have arrived to the last stretch of today's event. I'm Dinukar from the Computer Science Society student branch at KDU, your host for the last round of today's session. Now, without further ado, let me introduce you the last speaker of the day. Ms. Amanda Gunaratna to conduct the session on understanding AI algorithms from data to decisions. Ms. Amanda, the stage is yours.
Can I know, am I audible to you first?
Yeah.
Thank you. And also my screen is visible to you? Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Sure.
Amanda.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining Microsoft Build After Party sessions. Today we are going to discuss about understanding AI algorithms from data to decisions. I'm Amanda Gunaratna. Today we are going to explore how AI algorithm works, basic concepts of AI algorithms, the different types of AI algorithm, how they make decisions, and some of the challenges and ethical consideration that involve. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is an algorithm in the context of AI? An algorithm in the context of AI is a set of rules or instructions given to an AI system to help it learn and make decisions. Think of this and recipe that guide the AI on how to process data and derive insights. Algorithms are essential because they enable machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence, such as recognizing speeches, identifying images, or making recommendations. If think, for example, if you want to teach a computer to recognize handwritten digits, you provide it with thousands of images of handwritten numbers along with the correct label. The AI uses this data to learn patterns and create a model that can predict the digits in new unseen images. Now, let's delve into the basic concepts that from the foundation of AI algorithms. We will cover three main areas. They are data, the model, and training. This data is the lifeblood of AI. It comes in two primary parts. They are structured and unstructured. In unstructured, this is organized and easily searchable, much like databases and spreadsheets. Imagine an Excel sheets with row and column. That's that's a great example for structured data. Then unstructured data is raw and unorganized, including text, images, and videos. As an example, think of the photos on your phone or the documents you have stored. They are unstructured. They don't follow a specific format, so they are called as unstructured models. Then, what we are going to talk about models. But what exactly is a model is? A model is an AI. A model in AI is a mathematical representation that learns patterns from data. Imagine these models are used to make prediction and decision based on the input data. For instance, a model might predict whether an email is spam or not based on the word it contains. Finally, the training. Let's talk about training. Training means how model learns from data. There are three process of training. There are training process, evaluation, and finally generalization. In training process, this process start by feeding data into the model. This is done interactively, meaning the model is constantly improving its accuracy with each pass of data. Second one is evaluation. This is due after the training. We need to evaluate the model performance. This is done using metrics like accuracy, precision, which tell us how well the model is doing. Final one is generalization. A good model need to generalize well. This means it should perform accuracy, not just on the training, training data, but also on new, unseen data. It like studying for an exam. You imagine you want to understand the materials well enough to answer question you haven't seen before. This is the great example for your training. These concepts like data, model, and training are the building blocks of AI algorithm. And understanding them is crucial for grasping how AI works. Let's talk about types of AI algorithm. There are several types of AI algorithm, but we will focus on main three categories. They are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning involves training the AI using labeled data, meaning we already know the correct answer. For example, teaching an AI to recognize cat and dog by showing pictures labeled each picture that cat picture is cat and other one is dog. This is similar to a teacher providing the correct answers to students during the practical sessions. And second one is unsupervised learning. The AI is given the data without label and must find patterns or grouping on its own. It's like giving a child a box of mixed toys and asking them to sort them without telling them how. A practical example for that for further acknowledgement, segmentation of marketing, where an AI groups customer based on purchasing behavior without predefined categories. This is one of the great example for the unsupervised learning method. And last one is reinforcement learning. It is bit different. Here, the AI learns by interacting with its environment and receiving feedbacks in the form of reward and penalties. A classic example is an is for playing AI playing a video game where it learns to improve its performance based on the score it receives. This is akin to training a pet using treat and rewarders. Now, we are going to talk about how AI algorithms make decisions. How do these AI algorithms actually make decisions? The process starts with training data, which the AI used to learn and create a model. The model is then evaluated using various performance metrics to ensure it makes accurate prediction. Finally, the AI uses this model to generalize from the data it has seen to make prediction on new unseen data. For instance, in a recommendation system like Netflix, the AI analyzes past viewing habits to predict what movies or shows you might enjoy next. If you frequently watch, if you frequently watch a science fiction, the AI might suggest new scientific movies or series for you. So let's look at on some real-world examples for an AI algorithm. I showed two of examples in that. First one is recommendation system. Recommendation system like service like Netflix and Amazon use AI to suggest content based on your past behavior. If, for example, if you buy a lots of cooking books on Amazon, it might recommend new cooking books or kitchen gadget for you. And second one, I'll point out that image recognition. AI algorithm can identify objects in images, which is used in application like facial recognition on social media platform, Facebook and Instagram, for examples. For these social media platform, the AI use to tag people in photos. The AI automatically tag the people. And last, for another example, if we think predictive analytics in healthcare, if imagine that AI can analyze patient data to predict diseases, outbreaks, or individual healthcare risks, allowing for early intervention and better patient's care. For instance, AI can predict the likelihood of patient developing diabetes based on their medical history and lifestyle data. And next we move on to the challenges in AI algorithm. While AI is powerful, it's come with a own set of challenges. One major challenge is overfitting, where the AI model performs well on training data but poorly on new data because it has learned these noises in the training data rather than the actual patterns. For example, imagine teaching a student to recognize a specific example of math problem rather than understanding underlying concept. They might do well on practice less but fail in the academic exam. Another issue is bias and fairness. If the training data contain if training data, the AI will learn and prepare the bias leading for unfair outcomes. For example, if an AI used for hiring is trained on past hiring data that has gender bias, it might favor male candidates over female candidates, preparing gender inequality. And another one is ethical consideration. This brings us to ethical consideration, a critical aspect of AI development. They are transparency, explainability, fairness, and accountability. Transparency is about making AI process clear and understandable to users. It's important to build in trust and ensuring users know how decisions are made. For instance, if on a identity you alone, you should understand why. Another one is explainability. Goes hand in hand with transparency. It involved being able to describe and justify the rationale behind AI decisions, which is crucial for trust and debugging. For example, if we think a doctor should understand why an AI recommend a specific treatment plans. And lastly, I got fairness and accountability as a one. Fairness and accountability ensure that AI systems do not perpetuate bias and that developers are held responsible for AI outcomes. This involved regular audits for bias, using diverse data sets and adhering the ethical guidelines. For example, companies should regularly check their AI systems for bias and correct them as necessary. In this session, today we covered. We start with an introduction to AI algorithms, then discuss the different types of AI algorithm, then basic concepts and how they make decisions, and looked at same real world examples. We also talk about the challenges in AI algorithm, particularly overfitting and bias, and ended with the discussion of ethical considerations, focusing on transparency, explainability, and fairness and accountability. Now, let's open the floor for the question. I'd love to hear your thoughts and answers any question you might have about AI algorithms and their impacts. I hope this session has given you a good understanding of how AI algorithm works and the importance of developing them responsibly. Thank you for attending and participation of your.
Thank you, Ms. Amanda, for your insightful thoughts. And now we would like to open the floor to questions. Please feel free to ask any questions or seek any clarifications on the topics that were discussed. So the floor is now open to questions, so anybody who's willing to ask any questions can ask their questions. If anybody has any questions, y'all can post it on the chat or switch on your mics and ask the question. So if there are no any further questions, we can move on with the session. I think there's a question on the chat that says, can you tell me about the limitations of algorithms that you have described? So they basically an overview of the sort of limitations, I think. So, on to the next one. All right, seeing no further questions, we would like to take this event to the ending part of today's event. And let's do the quiz, which is based on the topic of the last session of today, understanding AI algorithms from data to decisions. And the rules and regulations of the quiz will be the same as the previous quiz, where you need to rename yourself from your first name and your last name as the user ID. And the questions will be in the same format as the previous quiz as well, where you need to answer the question as fast as you can. And the link for the quiz will be posted on the chat shortly. So make sure that you log in with your first name and last name and participate in the quiz to win some exciting prizes. So the link for the link for the quiz will be posted soon. All right. For the quiz is now on the chat. You can with the link and make sure that you rename yourself as the and have your first name and last name as a user ID. Make sure you log into the quiz and perform well to make sure that you win some exciting prizes. The link for the quiz is on the chat. All right, the quiz will be commencing soon enough, and make sure that you have your user ID as your first name and last name, and make sure that you log in using the link or link in the chat. And the quiz will be commencing shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the organizers would like me to inform you all that due to a technical issue, that the first name and last name will not be available in the quiz. So just stay on the landing page, and the quiz will be starting shortly. You will be assigned a random name from the system itself. So make sure you know your random name the moment the quiz starts. Right, it seems we have some participants ready, 14 participants ready for the quiz. So if anyone else is willing to join, you can join now. Right, question number one. What is the primary difference between supervised and unsupervised learning in AI? Right, that's the first question out of the way. We move on to question number 2. Which AI algorithm is best suited for grouping similar data points together? What is a common challenge when training AI algorithms? Question number 3. What is a common challenge when training AI algorithms? Right, question number 4. Which of the following is an example of reinforcement learning? Which of the following is an example of reinforcement learning? Right, and the final question. Why is transparency important in AI decision making? Why is transparency important in AI decision making? All right, that's a wrap for the quiz. And the winners are now displayed on your screen right now. As you can see, the winners are being displayed on the screen as we speak. And as we wrap up today's session, I'd like to express our gratitude to Ms. Sweta and Ms. Amanda for their valuable insights and to all their active participation. And thank you all for participating in today's competition. It's been an exciting day filled with talent, determination, and a lot of learning. We're thrilled to announce that the top 2 winners of each quiz with the highest scores will receive LinkedIn Premium vouchers as a token of their outstanding performance and dedication. These vouchers are not just rewards, they're tools to help you continue your professional growth and networking journey. And that's not all. In our last session, we have a special surprise and a grand prize for the participant with the highest score overall. And the prize is a special recognition of excellent. It's a special T-shirt from Azure to make sure that you get recognition for excellent hard work. So keep pushing your limits and enjoy the experience and may the best competitors win. And thank you and congratulations to you all. All right. And now for the final half of today's session. To express our gratitude to today's speakers, I invite Savini Hiranya, the Assistant Secretary of the AI and Data Science Club of KDU, to present tokens of appreciation to Ms. Sweta and Ms. Amanda.
Thank you, Dinuka. On behalf of Data Inspire, AI and Data Science Club, IEEE Computer Science Student Chapter of KDU, I would like to extend my grateful for your insightful presentations today. Thank you both for accepting our invitation for the event. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sabini. And before we end the meeting, I would like to make a kind request to everyone to switch on their cameras to take a picture to commemorate today's session. So if everybody could be kind enough to switch their cameras on so we can take a picture to commemorate the session, that would be great. Thank you all. And as we hope as you leave today's session with a deep understanding on generative AI, LLMs, and algorithms, we hope you had a really enjoyable session. And don't forget that we have more exciting sessions lined up. So mark your calendars and stay tuned for the updates and coming events. And thank you for joining us today. And have a good night.